Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect 3. I'm the Mysterious JG. Mass Effect 3 is, of course, the last game in the Mass Effect series until the next one comes out. But it is structured as the end of a trilogy. Any future Mass Effect game is going to have to... I don't know what they're going to have to do, but it's pretty much confirmed that they're working on one. But this Mass Effect 3 was marketed as being the climax of this big trilogy, so you'd have to hope some big things are going to happen concerning the overarching plot with the Reapers and stuff. The Reapers are back, by the way, those horrible, terrifying lobster robots from dark space, and we have to figure out what our way is to deal with them. On a side note, I don't know why the camera's shifting around like this. I don't seem to have any control over it. And on another side note, I was severely tempted to get up and spend like half an hour to an hour preparing dinner while my Xbox 360 continued to be on this screen, but because it would have let me. Shepard could have spent half an hour to an hour staring off into the distance while everyone waiting, with bated breath for his next words. But in fact, I'm probably gonna cook dinner either after this or maybe after, 2 more videos. And I know you wanted to know my dinner plans, so I'm gradually filling in the pieces for you.
If we're gonna have any chance at surviving this, we have to stand together.
That's it? That's our plan?
Yeah, I know, it's pretty
Admiral,
weak.
we've lost contact with Luna Base.
The moon?
Yeah, that's what Luna Base means. I figured it out, but thanks for filling it in for the rest of us.
Sir, UK headquarters has a visual.
Wait, England is the capital of the world? I refuse to accept that. Aaron, go brah! Oh, Dan Rather was trying to document the Tiananmen Square uprising, but... Oh, there's like a Reaper and yeah, there you go, that's a Reaper.
Why haven't we heard from Admiral Hackett? What do we do?
This whole stand together thing is actually pretty dumb against the Reapers, because the Reapers' whole deal is that they take over the minds of individuals and
we fight or we die.
plant them in the organization to tear it apart from within. Like the people who
Normandy.
stood longest against them broke off into small independent groups, and that's what they told us in previous games anyway. Maybe that's like a way to extend the fighting but ultimately fail, and they have to do something else to win.
Oh my god.
Holy crap. Oh my god, it's so silly looking. Man, if that desk had hit Shepard or had been thrown at a slightly different angle, this would be a much shorter game. And he wakes up in a lab where Cerberus has rebuilt him again. I don't even know how Shepard, like, one thing I've never done is died in the suicide mission and then imported over to Mass Effect 3, but I think that's possible.
Here, take this. We've got to get moving.
Get away!
Report if anyone. Lieutenant Commander Williams, is that you?
The interchangeable bureaucrats are all dead.
I can't raise the Normandy. You'll have to contact me.
The only named character is still alive.
Anderson up.
I guess Ashley and that really, really muscular guy with a really tight shirt, who I happen to know will continue to be a character, are still around somewhere. Alright, buddy, let's go defeat this Reaper.
They're massive. Come on, Shepard. Ashley.
Oh, I got new codex stuff on Ashley I gotta read first, sir. Alright, so I got all my points to distribute. 19 progress points, because I'm starting at level 30. Wow. Which means I'll probably be very, very slowly gaining experience in this game. Disruptor ammo is already really highly leveled up. Sort of highly leveled up, anyway. Bring down your enemy's barriers and shields. Chance to stun, more weapon damage. I don't know if they split off into different things in this game. Sabotage, hack synthetics. Fun, but not that useful. Sticky grenade. Stick this grenade to your opponent. The explosion will tear apart the target and the shrapnel will damage other enemies caught in the blast. And fitness. Put on some muscle and become fearless in close-range combat. I guess everybody gets fitness in this version. Operational mastery. Well, let's boost... Oh, okay, so we do have different ranks and whatnot. It takes... Oh, okay, nothing goes up to the point where you might have made a different decision when differentiating. So we could get health and whatnot. Melee damage bonus I don't care about that much, because I mean, he's supposed to be using a sniper rifle. I mean, I guess I could be Galgo 13. Incredible sniper rifle skills, and I can, like, kick anybody to death, but the melee thing is just kind of... I think I would go the, like, making him as survivable as possible route. Warp ammo, you can go towards squad bonus or just your own hot shit. Ammo capacity boost seems like a big deal, but you can actually deal with that. You can customize weapons in this game. That's one add-on in this game, customizing weapons. So you can either expend squad, like, you know, level up power or weapon customization slots to increasing ammo capacity of either one of our concern you. We can armor targets. Yeah. This is already mostly leveled though, so I could go for... I could power this one up all the way and just use it and gradually work on warp ammo. It does shield and barrier. Oh, this affects barriers too. Warp ammo is actually an awful choice then. Barriers and armor. Oh, shields and barriers. Okay, so one of them will get shields and one of them will get armor, but alright, so they're at least they're a little bit different. Yeah, I thought I had warp in previous games I thought did damage to health and barriers. Whatever. Incinerate's a lot of fun. Tactical Cloak is a big one, actually, and it also figures into damage. Squad bonus, increase squad's weapon damage. Increase weight capacity. I usually just pick, like, one or two good weapons. I don't know if, yeah, squad bonus is probably better, actually. Damage and duration. Sniper damage. Oh yeah. I'm gonna go with squad bonus. Sniper damage. So I have operational mastery master. Buy a couple of these. And I guess just get Sticky Grenade to be on the table. Sticky Grenade, I don't think I've played with very much before. I don't think I used this exact class before. Increased impact radius. Increased grenade capacity or damage. Probably won't be using them too much. But I just wanted to have them as an option. What else can we look at while we're here? We got new codex information on Ashley Williams.
Admiral Stephen Hackett is a decorated officer in the Systems Alliance.
Yeah, this is turned from a background on the universe to personal background on the codex.
Relay. In the battle for the Citadel, Admiral Hackett commanded the 5th Fleet. Following that victory, he was promoted to head of the Alliance military.
Instead of
Hackett
you, even though you should be.
was born to a single mother in Buenos Aires in 2134.
Seriously?
When his mother died in the pandemic of 2146,
Wow.
he was placed in the Advanced Training
I did
Academy
not think
for
we were going to get all
juveniles,
this kind of
where
stuff.
his superior talents in science and leadership quickly became evident. Hackett enlisted in 2152. volunteering for high-risk missions to
Hackett
colonize space beyond the
prefers
Sol Relay.
savory flavor
He was
palettes
commissioned
to
as a second
sweet
lieutenant
or
on a
sour.
tourist station in
His
2156,
favorite color is
and soon
chartreuse.
proved his
He
ability in
likes
the First
jazz
Contact
music,
War.
or at least that's what he
His
tells
rare
people to
ascent
sound
from enlisted
sophisticated.
man to admiral
And because
remains
it's
an Alliance
embarrassing
legend.
to admit that he's actually a huge, huge fan of ELO.
Admiral David Edward Anderson is a career military officer in the Systems Alliance Navy. Born in London in 2137,
Oh, he did a great job covering
he
the
later moved
accent.
to Arcturus Station and became the first graduate of the Alliance's now renowned N7
It's going to sound
Marine
weird to
program.
say this, but
Anderson is one of the Alliance's
it's
most
always kind of
decorated
weird
Special
if you're an
Forces
American and you grew up in certain
and
parts of the
served with
country.
honor during the First
When you
Contact
encounter
War.
a
He was
black
the original
or
captain of the
dark-skinned, I
SSV
guess,
Normandy
English
before
person, because
relinquishing
they are out
command to
there
his
certainly.
XO,
When you
Commander
see a
Shepard.
black person who speaks with an
After
English
the Alliance
accent,
victory
like
in the Battle of
it's
the
taken me
Citadel,
years to get to the
Anderson
point where that
briefly served as
no
the
longer
Citadel's
causes me to go
first human
huh,
counselor.
for a second.
He soon became
Because you're expecting
embroiled
like
in Sherbrooke's plot
a
to
pasty
abduct his
person
friend
wearing like a
Coley
top hat and a
Sanders,
monocle
however.
to be speaking
Learned
with
that
this
he was
accent,
unable
and then
to
it's
live
like,
a life without
hey, you're
action.
like a black guy and you got an English
He
accent.
stepped
Cool.
down as counselor and returned to the military to
Oh,
prepare
sorry,
for the
there's plot
Reaper
stuff
invasion.
going on here.
The Alliance Parliament named Donald Udina as his successor.
So basically, it doesn't matter who you pick as, that big, huge, impactful decision at the end of Mass Effect 1. Who's going to be the new counselor for Earth? Is it going to be Udina or Hackett? Yeah, it doesn't matter. It does not matter. It makes no difference whatsoever. Total fake out. What you do doesn't affect shit. That's the rule of Mass Effect. For every 30 decisions they throw at you and try to make important, they find a way to incorporate 5 in a realistic way. A lot of them are little minor decisions, and you knew they weren't going to matter, but this is one where they really, I think, thought it was going to be a big deal, and then were like, oh shit, how are we going to do this? And backed out. In Mass Effect 2, if Udina is the counselor, he doesn't have time for your bullshit, but Anderson, as a personal friend, will still talk to you, and you have the exact same conversations with Anderson when he is not the counselor that you do when he is the counselor. And in this game, he has stepped down, and Udina has become counselor. And of course, if you chose Udina as counselor in the first place, his biography would be different, and it would never say he was counselor at all. Bottom line, your decision to make Anderson counselor means nothing. Let's talk about Ashley.
Lieutenant Commander Ashley Williams is a career military officer with the Systems Alliance.
A snappy dresser
Born
and a
in
good friend.
2158 to a military family, Williams enlisted directly out of high school. Splitting
This
time
one time, her
between Earth
sister
and
beat up
hostile
some guy who
environment
was giving
training
her a
on
hard
Titan.
time, and Ashley was so
After
proud of her.
earning
She likes
numerous
poetry
commendations
and
early in
fucking
her
Commander
career,
Shepard.
Williams became a platoon guide on Eden Prime,
That's just
where she was the only member of her unit to
coarse.
survive the Geth attack. Williams then served as gunnery chief under Commander Shepard on the SSV Normandy, and was promoted to lieutenant commander after the Battle of the Citadel. More recently, an Alliance tribunal called on Williams to testify about her experience with the Reapers.
She likes sushi, still doesn't trust the Turians, and per Commander Shepard's personal files, her favorite position is reverse cowgirl. I'm sorry, I'm a bad person. So there's all sorts of shit we can read about, but no. Let's move on. Oh, there's still a part of me that wants to go back and change our ammo power, or change our power now that I know disruptor power really isn't going to be that useful, but well, we have disruptor, I'm sorry. The problem is that the warp ammo is not as different from disruptor ammo as I thought. But it's good against armored targets, I guess, so, whatever. We can save our game.
Headed to the Normandy. They'll pick us up if we can get to the spaceport.
And it's not impossible to change your powers and reset shit in this
Let's move.
game, I think. Fine, I'll run. I was waiting for the game to tell me how.
Look out!
See, this is all because
Target
we
stuff is
ran.
powerful.
More haste, less speed. Codex updated on Steve
Take a
Hackett.
running
Am I
jump.
gonna
It's
find
farther
out
than it
even
looks.
more about his personal life? Okay, a platformer this is not.
Chief!
There's a bunch of pre-scripted events happening,
Come on.
sir.
We'll have to go this way.
Okay, got it. Ooh, I got a new weapon.
Looks clear. Let's go. Come on, let's keep moving.
Oh, okay, they're just teaching me how it works.
Lieutenant Commander, you read me?
It's possible to
patching in
die in
Shepard.
this very first piece of the game here, but...
I've got Lieutenant Vega with me. Taking heavy fire.
We're about 5 minutes. Husks! Take him out!
Huss! 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 What are you talking about, Huss?
Shoot him!
Oh. Okay, granted, I probably should have done something more about
You
those
haven't
guys.
forgot how to shoot, have you?
Hey, you know what? How about fuck you?
Take him out! I'm out of ammo. Come on, we gotta move.
Well, wait a minute. Don't we have thermal clips that are infinite, but they... Oh, wait, they got rid of those in Mass Effect 2. Yeah, the Mass Effect 2 ammo limitations are still in effect. They haven't spontaneously rediscovered how to have their guns have unlimited ammo.
To take these things out the old-fashioned way.
Oh, okay. Melee. Alright, where did you go, Anderson? Because where you went is where I'm supposed to be, most likely. And yes, like previous games, there will be a certain amount of time spent. Oh, it's not the same button at all. There will be a certain amount of time trying to figure out what the hell, where the hell I'm supposed to be going.
Don't let him grab you.
Good advice. Oh, there you are. Now, punch the Reaper. Oh, well, that dealt with that locked door. Must not miss pickups. That's right, folks. If you were getting comfortable with the end of the Mass Effect 2 LP, where I'd maxed my level and every little piece of experience didn't matter, and I was free to actually use Metagel periodically, well, I'm sorry, but those halcyon days are behind us now. I'll try to actually use Metagel at appropriate times. But the whole, like, even though there's supposed to be this huge time crunch, the carefully scouring every single room in case I missed 300 credits, or, you know, this could come in handy, and it's a technology upgrade that will never be available anywhere else in the game ever, and you have to get it in this room, which will never be accessible again after you leave it. Yeah, we're going to be back in that mode. Oh. Well, hold B to heavy melee. That's what I'm trying to do. Oh. So no matter what class you are, you go... and you miss.
Through this way.
So I appreciate conceptually that in the earlier game you could be like a big badass alpha male soldier, or you could do something less butch, but I guess they finally realized that your character looks like this no matter what, so you might as well be able to actually open freaking doors.
Everyone's dying.
Mm-hmm. What happens, kid? Kid, I'm gonna stare at you until we're both killed by Reapers.
Come here. I need to get you someplace safe. Take my hand.
I'm a stranger in paradise.
You can't help me.
Shepard!
You can't help him. Okay, kids either found an escape in the ventilation system or I'm losing it.
Ah, this is a goddamn mess.
I guess it's not mutually exclusive. Could be both.
Every minute these machines are here, thousands of innocent people die.
He could have lost
I
his
won't be
shit and his
responsible.
kid escaped in a ventilation shaft. It's war, people die. Free renegade points just for being a douche.
It's hard enough fighting a war, but it's worse knowing no matter how hard you try, you can't save them all.
Yeah, it's tough.
Exactly. Not so fast. I thought we'd have more time.
We knew they were coming.
Why did you think we had more time, sir? I've been telling you guys for years. Giant shrimp robots were gonna
We need
come
to go
kill
to
us
the
all.
Citadel. Talk to the Council.
The Citadel? The fight's here.
It'll be everywhere soon enough. You said it yourself. The Reapers will destroy everything if we don't stop them. The Council has to help us.
Fuck a bunch of
Sure about
council.
that? No, but you're a Council Spectre.
Damn,
That has to
Shepard's
count for
actually
something.
more, even my Paragon Shepard is... Shepard. My Paragon Shepard is more,
Thanks.
jaded
I owe
than
you
anybody.
More than one.
Hey, you know what? You owe me more than one too, so shut up. Peek up
Reload,
heat
let's keep
sinks
moving.
because this game has ammo limits now. I guess I can't continue to be shocked and amazed and upset by that now. We've been through an entire game with hours of optional DLC where that was... They were doing the heatsink thing. Suck it up and deal.
Ah. Lieutenant Commander Williams, we're in sight of the spaceport. ETA 3 minutes.
Shepard is staring at a Reaper.
Heavy fire. Oh god. They're gonna take down that dreadnought. Evasive maneuvers.
Lieutenant Commander, Ashley. Damn it, they're in trouble.
It's starting to look more and more like a place where I might actually fight some stuff. So we're on Earth, right? Oh. Ow. Wow, we just fell to the bottom of the City of Lost Dreams. Or City of Dying Dreams. It's Final Fantasy X.
We're going to
No.
reroute.
Sliding down a piece of junk makes me think about Titus facing the very, very end. Lots of things make me think about Titus facing the very, very end. It was a pleasant memory.
Friendlies.
It's a great place to get an ice cream cake. Such an idiot. Where are these friendlies? I have no idea what he's talking about. Oh. Now we probably get a chance to make a little Paragon
You two all right?
dialogue thing here.
Get down, they'll see you.
Get down, get down. Don't recognize those things.
Keep
Well,
your
I
head down.
do, but only because I played this game. Alright, let's get some powers going here. They have just health, so it kind of doesn't matter which of these we use. I've got 3 uses of sticky grenades left. Okay, get back down, damn it. Wait, am I in cover or not? My health's not replenishing. Wow. Wow, great start I'm off to. Okay, I'm gonna take it that is not a good piece of cover. Excellent start to the LP here. And they're giving us combat tips on how to fight banshees, which are, I'm gonna go out there and tell you, way more dangerous than the enemies that I just got killed by.
Friendlies.
You two all right? Get down, they'll see you.
I have Metagel that I could have been using, but okay, that did nothing. My tactical cloak not killing them, or? Cannibal, cannibal. That is not an inside joke that anybody who's watching this is gonna get, so never mind. You wanna help me here or not? God, there's only 3 freaking cannibals, and I is my first fail of the LP in a big way. And a complete waste of a grenade. Although, it's hard to care, because grenades apparently suck. Sticky grenades do anyway, when you've got 1 point into the skill. I just hope that grenades don't turn out to be something that's, you know, costs money to restore, regardless of whatever.
What happened here?
It's Jenkins again. He's back to life.
Gunship was shot down.
Very
We barely
temporary.
made it.
You have a radio? We're trying to contact our ship.
No. There's
We have
no
a Mexican radio.
Be crawling with those
We have a
things.
Mexican a radio.
Stay here, son. We'll get you out of here.
Dad, after all these years.
Come on. Let's get to that gunship.
Is it an Apache or a Cobra? So you guys are no longer interactable, I take it. Yeah, you've become background sprites. And later on in the game, we will actually have to fight those things. For now, we just get a small experience bonus for having not used Metagel in the last fight. If we get more grenades, we will not get an experience pickup because I tried to use them.
Hell are those?
Go figure. I'll try again. They're a little bit more in the open now. You're supposed to throw them into traffic, they said. Okay, see, that hit somebody. That was useful. I'm good at this game. Disruptor grenade, berserker barrage. Oops. And I beat the horrible hell beast to death. And immediately find out that the battle isn't as over as I thought it was. Protect me, sir. Okay, so who's causing this, oh. See, I tried for headshots, but they've got a lot of shoulder that just kind of distracts me. Find the radio. The Mexican, radio. I don't remember why I'm looking for a radio. Because I talked over that part. That's why I'm the greatest stealth peer in the history of the Mass Effect series. This is interesting. So let's actually see what this is.
Although melee combat applications for the Omni tool are almost as old as the device itself, the feature was largely unused prior to the Reaper invasion. The need to take on
Omniblade,
multiple...
okay, whatever. Yeah, wait, but I want to read about the thing I just got. Weapons, armor, and equipment.
Although
Onto
melee
weapons.
combat-
No, I just got a fancy pants new small arm.
Biotics. Omni tools are handheld.
Fuck it. I don't care. It's just a frickin' it's just the frickin' machine gun of the game. There's the. Yeah, no, I know.
I found
this.
a radio.
Yeah, I found the radio actually, sir. I was just looking to see if there's more cool shit around before we leave the area permanently. But I guess this is just the radio is all there is. And of course the machine gun. Now I have a machine gun. Ho, ho, ho.
Normandy, this is Anderson. Do you read?
Admiral, what's your location?
By a down
They're
gunship in the harbor.
standing on
I'm
underneath
activating
the
his
Reaper.
distress beacon. Send support. We've got wounded down here. Lieutenant!
There's Geth apparently.
Damn it! I lost the signal.
Yeah, the
hope that
facts are
beacon
sound,
is
sir.
up. And fast, we've got company.
So let's go, go, go. Move, move, move. Uh-oh. Those are, yeah, troop transports. Because why wouldn't they be? So I think we're looking at, like, infinite enemies here. And we have to hold for a certain amount of time. But I'm not at all sure. Either way, high traffic area. Start busting out Incinerate. That one's always fun. Didn't do a whole hell of a lot of good there, though. You just totally didn't get incinerated. What the hell? You didn't even get a little bit incinerated.
Hope they get there soon.
You
Yeah,
and
me too.
both.
Oh, see, he basically made the same quip. Oh, I do remember this one. It's possible to run out of ammo here. Get down. Hey, is somebody else using tactical powers? Anderson, are you hitting guys with ranged incinerate? So these are Reaper forces. Because even though they're giant, scary, spaceship-sized monsters, they still send out small armies of guys that you can, like, reasonably go toe-to-toe with, as most of their fighting force. Maybe you do have to kill a certain number of them before, the extraction will happen. Oh, can't waste any more ammo now. So I guess it's good to be as somebody who has a combat power like Incinerate here, because at some point I probably need to get up and start looking for ammo. I don't know where there is ammo, but there's gotta be ammo. Oh, fuck me! Didn't think I would die the minute that I tried that. Well, anyway, I kind of needed to call it a video anyway. That sucked. I seriously thought I was just gonna quick pop over and find some ammo, but I actually have to end it right now. So, I'm gonna call it a video and actually cook that dinner I was talking about. And when I come back, hopefully I will get past the first combat challenges of the game. For what it's worth, I remember when I first played through the game, like, being mildly surprised at how difficult it was at the very beginning, and then the difficulty snapping right back in line with what I expected once I had the ability to actually lay out my own gear. So I could, like, have a sniper rifle specialist, and I can actually use a sniper rifle. So, yeah, I guess what I'm saying is, don't judge me! How dare you judge me! See you next time.